I'm about to show you the worst glitch in Pet Simulator X. So if this happens to you, there's nothing you can really do about it. It is pretty bad because, I mean, like the title says it's the worst glitch. But before we get started, do you want a free huge? Just like the video, subscribe, and comment your Roblox username. Here's last video's winner. I'm gonna send them a golden huge rock. But there are a lot of glitches in Pet Simulator X, and most of them don't really have any permanent effects on you. So let's say, probably the most common glitch is the trade pending glitch. So you try to trade someone, it says pending, but they don't actually get the trade request. Now that's been happening for a really long time, like ever since I started playing Pet Sim X that started. I don't know if it's been since the game came out, but they really need to fix that still. It is pretty annoying when you try to trade people. But at the end of the day, that doesn't really change anything. You still have all your pets, everything's still fine. And another glitch, sometimes when you join the game, it says unknown error, would you like to try to rejoin or something like that, and you can just press OK or no, and if you do, then it just tries to rejoin you to the game. But that one too, you're fine. Once you get in the game, everything is still the same, nothing really permanent changes. But with this glitch that I'm gonna show you guys, I guess all it really depends on is being very unlucky. So let's go back a few days ago. My friend on Discord DMs me asking if I want to offer for his Titanic Astra, and I really like Titanics. I have 5 Titanic Astras, so of course I say yes, I want to offer, but the pets in my inventory only total up to around 4 trillion. Titanic Astra is going for about 5.5 trillion, so I need to get some more pets. And where is the place that you store pets? Well, it is the bank. So I went into my bank, I took out I took out 7 huges, and I had 550 billion diamonds in my bank, so I took that out too. Now once I had all this stuff, my offer was finally a little bit over, so I didn't even add all of the huges I took out, because I took about 900 billion worth of huges out. They were some pretty decent huges. It was 4 huge party axolotls, 1 rainbow huge Easter Dominus, 1 golden huge sombrero chihuahua, and 1 huge axolotl. Huge axolotl's like 200 billion, sombrero chihuahua's over 250 billion, so like I had some pretty decent pets in my inventory. So after I had that all out, I noticed in my server another glitch which they really need to fix. Wrap is really low in VIP servers for some reason. I'm pretty sure it might be like this in all public servers. The only place it's fixed is in trade servers, but pretty much all huges under 100 billion are worth around their wrap. So as you can see, Chef Cat's only 27 to 33 billion in my VIP server, but if you go to a trading server, it is actually worth in wrap about like 40 billion, something like that. So everything is pretty outdated here. I wanted to see how much wrap I had, so I asked my friend if we could go to a trading server. He said okay, and then I teleported to a pro server, and then I realized that my wrap didn't change, and that my diamonds were back to 10 billion. So I wondered what happened, because wrap was higher. I thought like it might have just been a glitch, so I waited a minute or two, and nope, nothing happened. So where did my 550 billion diamonds go? Where did my 900 billion in huges go? They just disappeared. Now if you know, the bank has this processing screen whenever you go to take something out. So let's say for example I really want to take this golden sombrero axolotl out of my bank. It says processing, please do not leave, and then you take it out, and that's pretty much it. So then you should have that pet in your inventory. You didn't leave while it was processing, so it should be fine, right? Well, it looks like it's not. And I joined the trading plaza maybe like an entire minute after I took the stuff out of my bank, because it was long enough for my wrap in that server to update, and then I waited a little bit, then joined the trading plaza. It wasn't like I just took it out of my bank and instantly joined. I waited like a whole minute, and whatever I took out of my bank didn't even save for some reason. So now I'm kind of paranoid to use my bank, because bro, imagine if that happened when I was taking like 50 huges out of my bank, because sometimes I just put all my huges in my inventory and my bank, and sometimes I take them out later just to see how much wrap I have. But now I'm scared to do anything with my bank because that happened. And I tried asking some big games moderators, but they can't restore items, and I'm pretty sure it's either just a glitch with the bank or a Roblox glitch with their data stores or something. So there's not really anything you can do about this. The day before, I did a video of my Cat to Titanic Lucky series, which I profited like a few hundred billion. Like it was a pretty nice W, but it's just really demotivating when you're trading, and then like, I mean, getting scammed is one thing. You have to actually fall for it. Like you have to give someone your pets. Like this is something completely unavoidable. I lost 1.45 trillion worth of stuff to the bank glitching or something. I can actually show you guys. If I go to my bank right now, and then I go to settings, then view history, you can literally see, okay, that was what I did right now. I took out the golden sombrero axolotl, but you can see Telanthric withdrew 7 pets and 500 550 billion diamonds. So it's saved in the game's bank history that I actually did that. But I don't have the diamonds. I don't have the pets. No golden sombrero axolotl. No huge party axolotls. The only thing which really confuses me, like this confuses me a lot, is the huge axolotl is still in my inventory. So I guess that means I actually lost around 1.3 trillion, somewhere around there. I don't know why the huge axolotl is still in my inventory. I don't know how it was the only thing that survived out of everything. The only guess I can give is that it actually has a cereal on it, and maybe pets with a cereal have like some sort of external database, and they're like tracked more than pets that don't have a cereal. Because there's like some sort of external system or something that tracks each cereal so that they can actually be applied to the pet. So maybe pets with a cereal are immune to that glitch. I don't know how I still have my huge axolotl, but everything else is just completely gone. So the only way to avoid this is I guess just stay in the server for longer and hope that Roblox actually saved it before you leave. So I would not recommend taking something out of your bank and leaving the server within any time after doing that. So, but I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid, especially around update day. Like if they shut down the game after you take something out of your bank, sometimes I guess you could lose it. Like I've had my game crash before while it says processing and I didn't lose whatever it was. I wish they had some sort of backup system, at least for huge pets, where it externally tracked them, just so that if Roblox did have an error, you don't lose it. If people use their bank a lot, eventually they're probably gonna lose their pets, and I don't know how rare this glitch is. This is the first time it's happened to me in like 2 months of playing, but it is really disappointing just to see hours and hours of trading progress just disappear just like that because you take something out of your bank. But you can see this has been happening to a bit of other people too within the past few days. I haven't really seen it for months, and then it looks like this glitch just recently came back and became more common. Like this guy, it says he just put a huge neon twilight dragon for auction and left, then it disappeared. No one bid on it. So I mean, that could just be a glitch with the auction. This person's pet just straight up disappeared. Then this person made a thread named loose item and their egg disappeared. This guy's 5 orange disappeared at once. I don't know what orange he's talking about, but whatever it is, it disappeared. My huge gecko disappeared. Where do I get help? Yesterday, I tried to join a pro trading plaza, but I got TP'd back to a normal server and suddenly my huges disappeared. Everything but huge but gems have disappeared from my inventory. It's been 2 weeks and I haven't played. My account has not been hacked. How do I know possible? And before these, there's only really about 1 chat message, maybe a few of people's stuff disappearing every month. But all those messages I just showed you guys were within like the last week. So it looks like they did something with the bank, or something is happening right now where people's pets are disappearing. And it's not super common because it's not like people are talking about it every single hour, but it's common enough where it's happening to people multiple times a day. And I guess if you're one of the few very unlucky people that this happens to when taking their stuff out of the bank, then there's not really anything you can do about it. So I just say be careful putting your stuff in the bank. I'm like kind of paranoid right now about using my bank, so I'm just keeping all my huges in my inventory that I currently have in my inventory, and everything in my bank just gets to stay in my bank for a while until I stop seeing this happen to people quite a bit. So yeah, hopefully whatever is going on gets fixed. Not sure if it's an issue with the bank itself or with just Roblox's servers. Could have been much worse than it was though, because it was only 1.35 trillion, or actually like 1.3 trillion, because I kept my axolotl. I'm so glad it didn't happen when I was checking how much wrap in total I have. Because imagine I like lost 50 huges, that would not be good. Too bad it had to be 7 expensive huges though. Like the golden sombrero corgi is actually pretty rare, and it's getting even rarer. Why did I say the golden sombrero corgi? The golden sombrero chihuahua. Like that is going up. Only like 1,000 something exists, but now less exists because it got deleted. If I was big games, I'd straight up just disable the bank right now, because the only safe place to put pets is the bank, because it's saved like cross servers. So if you put something in your bank in one server, you can see it in the others, meaning that there's no chance for it to just disappear if you rejoin. So I'd say if you do take something out of the bank, I'd recommend to put it back. Even though again, it's a pretty small chance for your stuff to disappear. It happened to me. You should join my Discord servers. My YouTube one is of course mainly about my YouTube channel. My values one, use telanthricvalues.com, by the way. I announce important things like news, scams, stuff like that. Both have a trading channel, but you should also subscribe, like, and do the other stuff linked in the description. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.